Alright folks, it's time once again for another video. And I'm going to be doing a special for someone who's just hit the 5,000 video mark on YouTube. And which user is that that's hit 5,000 videos? Well, that's none other than MathewV21688. Doing a 5,000 video special for him. I don't know how many segments this will consist of, but as you can plainly see, our first segment is Jeopardy for the Xbox 360.
This is Jeopardy! Our contestant. Player one.
Let's hope I can do it.
Player three. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Rivette.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
And
clues are worth
one daily double in this round, and here are the categories that we're going to be tested in.
Sitcom siblings by show. Alliteration allotment. Plays. Fly me to the moons. American history. And cakes. Player one, you're in command.
And before I make the first selection, I'm also going to add that this will be, that I have actually just decided just now that this will not only be a 5,000 video special for MathewV21688. In addition, his current channel has been up for 4 years now, so this will also be a 4-year anniversary special for him, and this will also be count as his 2014 birthday special because his birthday is coming up. So it's a 3-in-1 special for MathewV21688. 5,000 video, 4-year anniversary, and birthday all in one. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. Alright, let's get into our game. Sitcom siblings by show for 200.
Jodie Sweetin, Candace Cameron, Mary Kate, and Ashley Olsen. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Full House? Same
player one, back Justin Burfield, Eric Pear Sullivan, Frankie Muniz.
What is Malcolm in the Middle?
Let's hear it, player one. That's correct.
600.
Please, Taron Noah Smith, Zachary Ty Bryan, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
What is Home Improvement?
It's player one. We return Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, Portia de Rossi. Okay, player one.
What is Arrested Development?
That is correct.
And let's finish the category.
Please pick Ralph Carter, Bernadette Stanis, Jimmy Walker. Okay, player three.
What is Good Times?
Correct.
Yes. Alright, you're on the board.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player three, you make the next selection. In earlier days, this evil-sounding chocolate cake was colored with red food dye. Let's hear it, player one.
What is Devil's Food Cake?
That's right, way to go.
Cakes for 400.
All right, the Cheesecake Factory has put its famous cream cheese icing on this other type of cake. Here's what we were looking for. Carrot cake.
Carrot cake, okay.
We return to you, player one.
Fly Me to the Moon's 200.
Named for a sea god who could change shape at will, Proteus is a moon of this planet. Player one?
What is Venus?
Nope.
Oh, shoot. Why did I say
Anyone else want to
Venus?
hazard a
Venus
guess
doesn't
on
even
this?
have any moons. Crap. Oh, well, that's all right.
Let's hear it, player 2. No, that's not right.
It's not Jupiter.
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player 3.
So that was a silly mistake by me, because Venus doesn't even have any moons.
Player 3,
Oh,
you
well.
start.
American History 200.
This famous transaction in 1803 doubled the territory of the U.S. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is the Louisiana Purchase? Yeah. Okay, I got that 200 back.
Okay,
Cakes
let's
for
get back
600.
into Schwarzwalder Kirschtorte is known by this colorful name in English. Here's the response we were looking for. Black Forest cake.
Okay.
Please pick
American
again,
History
player
4.
1. In the 1760s, he and Charles Mason used milestones to mark the boundary line between Maryland and Pennsylvania. Yes, player 1?
Who's Jeremiah Dixon?
That's right, way to go.
American
Select
History
again.
600.
The Watergate scandal led to the resignation of this U.S. president in 1974.
Who's
Okay,
president
player
in
1.
74? Who is Richard Nixon?
Right.
Yes. Okay, cakes for 800, please.
Select again. This aluminum cake pan that sounds like a baseball play was invented by H. David Dahlquist in the early 1950s. Yes, player 1.
Bunt.
Yeah!
Cakes for 1,000.
Player 1. As its name suggests, a trompe-l'oeil cake is one designed to deceive this sense. Here's the response we were looking for. Sight.
Sight. American
Player
History
1.
800.
In the 1830s, some 4,000 members of this Indian tribe died during a forced march known as the Trail of Tears. Okay, player 3. Yes.
It's Cherokee tribe. 2,000? Select.
All right, let's get back into this.
Finish
Player
it.
3
American
has
history.
reconstruction refers to the period of readjustment and rebuilding after this war. Player 2.
What is Revolutionary War?
That's incorrect.
At minus 1,200.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 3?
What is the Civil War?
Yes.
That's what we needed.
Player
$3,000.
3, you
Select
pick
again.
please.
Alliteration 11.
In basketball, this ball handling infraction will cost you possession. Okay, player 1.
What is a double dribble?
A lot of clues, a
Alliteration
lot of
11,
category.
4.
A condition of low priority. In a cooking phrase, it usually follows on the... Yes, player 1.
What is back burner? There.
We return to you,
Place
player
for
1.
200.
You might need a learner's permit to watch Paula Vogel's Pulitzer Prize play, How I Learned to Do This. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is drive?
Yeah, you're right. Please pick again, player 1.
Fly me to the moons for 4.
Phobos, a moon of this planet, was named for a son of Ares in Greek mythology. Okay, player
What is
1.
Mars.
Yeah.
There we go. Mercury does not have any moons.
Player
Moons for
1.
6.
In fact, Saturn's largest moon is named this. Yes, player 2.
What is Titan? You're right. Minus 600.
Where do we begin, player 2?
Alliteration allotment for 6.
You'll get a charge over this critter, an Amazon river dweller that can pack a 650-volt wallop. Here's the correct response. Electric eel.
There is an electric eel. Oh, of course.
Select again.
800, same category.
Here's Jimmy with the clue.
Water vapor and ozone are two of these gases, collectively known as GHGs, which keep heat from escaping the atmosphere.
It's player 1.
Greenhouse gases.
That's it.
Okay.
Player
Moons
1,
for 800.
make us. The most volcanically active satellite in the solar system is Io, a moon of this planet. Let's hear it, player 1.
Is Jupiter?
That is correct.
Yes. Okay.
You again,
place
player
for
1.
400.
The play Spinning into Butter explores political correctness at a small college in this Green Mountain state.
Ugh, I hate politics.
Here's what we wanted. Vermont.
Vermont. Moons for 1,000.
You again,
please.
player 1. On its trip out of our solar system, this spacecraft discovered Puck, a moon of Uranus. Here's what we were looking for. Voyager.
Voyager. Okay.
Player 1,
Coloration along
choose
with
again.
1,000.
RR, as a description in mail delivery. Here's what we wanted. Rural route.
Oh, rural route. Okay.
Player
Place
1,
for 6.
back to Moonlight and Magnolias depicts the epic struggle to turn this novel into a 1939 film. Yes, player 1.
What is Gone with the Wind?
Good.
All right. Place for 800.
Player 1. Matthew Burnett turned this Our Town playwright's novel, Theophilus North, into a play.
That
Here's the
playwright
response
is
we were looking for. Thornton Wilder.
Gordon Wilder. And
Let's have a
place
look
for
at the
1,000.
clip.
Last clue of this round, and it's the Daily Double.
It's the Daily Double.
All right, I've got
And you
$7,400
have the
to
lead.
risk.
So, what's your wager?
600. All right, for an even 8,000, here is the clue.
And the clue. In 2006, New Yorkers awoke to find his 1935 play, Awake and Sing, back on Broadway.
Who is Clifford Odets?
Congratulations.
That is right.
Still in
And I
first,
finished the
player
Jeopardy
1.
round with 8,000.
Player
3 has
going first
3,000.
in the double Jeopardy
Player
round,
2
which starts
in
after
the
this.
negative side, so that means she'll select first in double Jeopardy. Minus 600 to be exact.
Let's see what happens in double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players.
Alright. Here we go. 2 daily doubles and these categories.
World history.
World history.
Yo, Holmes.
Yo, Holmes.
Flowers.
Flowers.
What I really want
What
to
I
do.
really want to do is direct.
Ain't we got
Ain't we
fun?
got pun? And finally,
countries by
countries
newspaper.
by newspaper.
Player 2, make a selection, please. as
What I
we
really want to
continue.
do is direct.
He designed titles for silent films before he made us scream over birds and psychos. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Alfred Hitchcock?
Right.
Okay, ain't we got pun for
Player
4?
1. A scholarly paper on punning restaurant names was titled Do Drop In and This Vegetable Entertain You.
What is lettuce?
It's player 1.
800.
A presidential exhibit at the National Postal Museum was called This to the Chief. Okay,
What
player
is
1.
mail?
Correct.
Pun for 12.
Player 1. About comparing a pair of beetles, a punchline in Master and Commander is choose the lesser of two these. Yes, player 1.
Weevils. Pun for 16.
Player 1. 8 months pregnant, Jolie Fisher did a cabaret act entitled From Here to This.
What is fraternity?
Player 1?
What is maternity? Pardon me.
Correct.
This was a real show. They would have had to take my first answer.
Player 1.
2000.
Back punning on Glenn Miller, a 1985 film with Gina Davis as a vampire was called This 65000. Player 1?
What is Transylvania?
Hey, you're right.
All right. Well done in the category.
Player 1,
14,400.
you pick
Country
again.
by newspaper for 4.
The Sydney Morning Herald, the Queensland Independent. Player 1?
What is Australia?
Yes.
Countries by newspaper for 800.
Player 1? The Shizuoka Shimbun, the Nikan Ubejiho. It's player 1.
What is Japan?
Yeah.
Yes. 1200.
We return Avanti, Il Messaggero.
What is Italy?
It's player 1. Yes.
Countries by newspaper for 1600.
You get to Haaretz, Ma'ariv.
What is Israel?
Player 1?
Countries by newspaper for 2000.
Select Jelens Posten, Politiken. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Denmark?
Good.
Alrighty. Ran that category. I'm
Select again.
20,400. Direct for 8.
Years before directing Batman and Robin, he had been a costume designer for Woody Allen, who encouraged him to direct. Let's hear it, player 2.
It was Joel Schumacher.
You got it. You've got some money again.
He's out of the hole now. 200.
Player 2, start us.
Flowers for 4.
This country isn't out of kilter, with the thistle as its national flower.
What is Scotland?
It's player 1. Right you are.
Direct for 1200.
Player 1, make us. This dancer and choreographer turned director for the Broadway musical Redhead, which starred Gwen Verdon. Here's what we wanted. Bob Fosse.
Okay.
Select
16.
again.
Answer, a daily double.
Answer. The
One of the
first
2 in
daily
this
double.
round.
And you have the lead. What are you going to wait?
1,200 only.
Answer this. This playwright gave Jessica Lange a big role when he directed the film Far North. Maybe he was a fool for love.
Who is Sam Shepard?
Congratulations, you're still in first,
Okay.
player 1.
22,000.
Player 1. Pick again.
2,000.
No slouch as an artist himself, Julian Schnabel directed the 1996 film about this Haitian-American graffiti artist. The correct response is Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Jean-Michel Basquiat.
Please pick again,
Flowers,
player 1.
800.
On March 22nd, 1994, the Dutch ambassador to the United States gave her a new tulip named for her. Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Barbara Bush?
No.
No, that's not it.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Still have a big lead, though.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Who is Hillary Rodham? Yeah, that's who needed. For 800, your
Player
selection.
3, you start us off.
Flowers for 1,200.
Singularly speaking, the bright blue cornflower is known as this button. Here's the response we were looking for. The bachelor button.
Bachelor button. That's what we
Player 3, back to you for our
Flowers
next
for
selection.
1,600.
Let's take it over to Jimmy.
Also called galanthus, it's among the earliest garden flowers to blossom in spring.
Player
3,
Pansy? No, that's wrong.
anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the correct response. The snowdrop.
The snowdrop is the flower that we needed.
Player 3, you pick again, please.
Flowers for 2,000.
Bloom forms of this large hardy perennial include spoon, quill, and pom-pom. Here's the response we were looking for. The chrysanthemum.
Okay, let's go somewhere else.
Back to you.
World history for 400.
In 1071, the Seljuk Turks, who practiced this religion, defeated the Byzantine army at the Battle of Manzikert. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Judaism?
Sorry.
Nope.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Islam.
Islam was what we needed.
You get to pick again, player 3.
World history for 8.
An economic crisis forced this Indonesian leader to resign on May 21st, 1998, ending 32 years of autocratic rule. Here's what we wanted. Suharto.
Suharto.
Please pick again, player 3.
World history for 12.
Here's Jimmy.
A 1980 strike at this Gdansk shipyard led to the formation of this labor union. Within months, it represented 10 million Polish workers.
Okay, player 1.
What is the Federation of Laborers?
No.
That's not right. I'm down to 19,600.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? The correct response is solidarity.
Solidarity.
You get to pick again, player
World
3.
history for 16.
This king of Aragon freed the Catalan serfs in 1486 and captured Granada in 1492.
The last few times I've rang in, I've responded incorrectly.
The correct response is Ferdinand.
It's Ferdinand.
Player 3, back to you.
Finishing up world history.
Around 2500 BC, the Harappan civilization sprung up around this river in Pakistan and northwestern India.
Player 3?
It's player 3.
Was Indus?
That is correct.
Right.
Player
4,200.
3, you pick again, please.
One category to go.
This dogged Sherlock Holmes novel was published in 1902. Okay, player 1.
There's Hound of the Baskervilles.
Yeah.
There
Correct.
we go. Holmes 800.
A lot of the Napoleon of crime. He attempts to kill Holmes at Reichenbach Falls.
Well,
Okay, player
since
1.
It was Professor Moriarty.
Right you are.
Yep, it is Professor Moriarty. 1,200.
Player 1. It's the great detective's London address. Yes, player 1.
What is 221B Baker Street?
That's right. There you
Yes. 1,600, please.
go. Select
Answer. The other daily double.
answer. The second daily double. You are in the lead right now. Decide on your wager, player 1.
3,000, please.
And
Here's the
daily
answer.
double clue. In an 1891 story, Holmes solves a mystery concerning a league of men with hair of this color.
What is gray?
However, you keep your lead. Here's the
The color
correct
that we
response.
needed was
Red.
red. So I dropped to 19,000 and we have one clue
And
left
the
for 2,000. Let's take a
clue?
look at it.
Holmes is outwitted by a woman in a scandal in this Central European kingdom. Here's what we want.
And that kingdom
Bohemia.
was Bohemia. Bohemia. All right. 19,000 for me, 4,200 for player 3, and 200 for player 2. So player 2
All three of you
is
will
going to be
participate
around
in
for
Final Jeopardy right after this.
And we've got this category to deal with.
Final Jeopardy still
Let's
to
take a
come.
look at it.
And here's the category.
African cities.
So, what's your
Okay,
wager?
it's a runaway game. I'm only going to risk 1,000. Okay, and
Let's
here's the
take a
Final
look at that
Jeopardy
Final
answer
Jeopardy
for
clue
today.
right now. Africa's most populous city, not on a navigable body of water. Its settlers didn't need water when they had gold.
What is Johannesburg? Player 2, which African city did you select?
Response?
You said what is Johannesburg, and that is right. You double your score, you go to $400.
What did you
Player
put as
3,
your response?
do we have Johannesburg? We do.
How much
And how much do you add? 700.
Response?
That'll take you to 4,900.
Did you come
And
up
I
with the
said
correct response?
Johannesburg.
And
I add $1,000.
And
Take me up to $20,000.
you come out ahead as our champion, player 1.
So that's how much Matthew gets from this game.
Thanks for playing, everybody. See you next time.
And we'll see you for the next segment.